made it. 5 minutes to spare. No matter which place the parade starts, I'm gonna see it. Hi, let's make some magic. And it's annual pass holder magic. Yay! All right, guys, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, she ain't pink. We'll come back when there's more light, but she ain't pink. You see that rose glow, and that used to come out bright pink, and now it is cool toned. Pretty, but not the same. I have a seat. For the parade. It is 10:34. I was already in, walked around, got pictures taken. See, right here. Being said, I did want to try to get to the top and stay on the top of the train station, but I don't think they allow that. Plus, I think sometimes Mickey stands up there and waves goodbye afterwards, so they want to clear it out of people. And I'm guessing that the train, well, I know the train is only running partially right now. But I'm watching like the en masse of people, so me waiting to do this is better, because wow, the crowds are bad getting out of Epcot. And even just trying to get on the monorail right now is watching it. Nuts. Okay. Yeah, the parade, I guess, is a full half hour, so I don't think I'm going to make it to any rides, which is fine. Buzz would be the one I'd probably run to now, and it's not open. Besides, 2 days from now, I'm going to do Toy Story Midway Mania, which I love too. Yeah. So, for those of you who may remember from this video up here, I attempted to come see this parade last time, and it was very cold, like 32 degrees. In fact, it went below freezing that night, so that couldn't happen. It is currently 63 degrees, which is a whole lot warmer than 32 or 30. I think it actually went to 28. I mean, it was dangerously cold for this area. That being said, yeah, we're going to sit back and watch this new parade. I'm generally not a huge parade person, but I've heard great things about this, and I'm really excited to see it. So, yeah, watch. Oh, people are waving. So, yeah, you're going to keep hearing that music over and over and over. It's funny, I post images that I take from the, whatchamacallit, the Facebook group that has the Disney stuff, and I literally wrote in the post, here's what I ate so far today. I'm still in the parks running around, but I'll try to say what everything is when I get to my room tonight. And then one person keeps asking me questions about, what's this one, what's this one, what's this one? And then another person says, why can't you put descriptions up on everything? I'll do it tomorrow. I'll name each one. My shoelace is loose. I have to retie it. I had been very tempted to go see Mickey because he's probably still there, but I'm really glad I got a seat for this. And the view will be pretty stellar because this is my view. And to be honest, I think it's going to stay pretty clear because I'm on the inside circle. Like, people will be able to walk around the outside circle there, but in this little inside circle, once people start, it's going to be blocked off.
And the Magic Kingdom will be reduced. For your safety and the safety of those around you,
barking.
We ask that you remain in the...
So the parade's already starting down there. It's making its way up. Yep, I see the first one coming. They're going to turn out all our lights, and then we're going to watch the parade from inside here. 11:08. The park closed at 11. Yeah, there's no way. I'm gonna sit here and maybe go shop, because no. They've actually roped them off, so they're all going around because everything's still going that way. It was pretty. I'm glad I got to see it. It is chilly, but it is not frighteningly cold. There are very happy people dancing. Well, that was brief, but fun. Finally got to see the parade. Finally. Now, let's head back to the room, wherever it is. I know the room number. I know the area it's in. No idea where to get there. So, yeah, off to the buses. Welcome to Caribbean Beach Resort. It's a beautiful, serene space right now at 11:53 at night. Well, I was concerned that my room was not in a great spot, and he said it's really just a 4-minute walk to the Skyliner from the room I'm in. He went, no, stay where you are. And I said, he's like, do you want to carry the bags? I'm like, no, I have no car. So he said, would you like somebody that gets a driver? I was like, that would be awesome. So I'm going to meet him out here. They're going to bring my bags, and they're going to drive me to my room, so I don't have to walk as far. I did not realize how cold it was out here until I stepped inside there, and now I feel the cold. So the main area is Old Port Royal, and we're going to grab a seat and wait for bell services, and then go check out the room. I believe I got a preferred room and a king bedroom. So, yeah, let's see what we think. I'm not going to get up super early tomorrow. In fact, I think, honest to God, I think I'm going to just sleep until I wake up. No alarms, no nothing. I think I'm just going to sleep until I wake up. What that does mean is I may not get to the pool, but that's okay. And when I do get out, it's going to be a hotter time of day, and that's okay. We'll make it all work out. But I think I'm going to take the time to, there are children on the other end, take the time to get everything sorted and organized and packed and unpacked and sleepy. And we have made it into our room. It is a king bedroom in a preferred location. I have a corner room. I have 2 windows. Yay! I love those places. And because, let me show you the space. There's only 1 bed. There is a whole lot of floor space here, which is really kind of cool. 2 nightstands. The nightstands have regular plugs and USBs. I'm assuming that's a connecting room. These are good to hang things, like I can hang my purse there and stuff like that out of the way. 2 sets of curtains. We'll look out the window in a minute and see what that view is. I do love the design on the table. I don't know how well you can see that from here, but it's really kind of pretty. I like that a lot. HVAC inside the room, controlled by the wall. Whoops. And here we got, so I actually, this thing was like loaded with coffees. I actually just took a few of them already. And I see some other teas, so I may grab some of those. Deep drawers. I don't know if you can see, like, if I put my whole hand and then some depth, you know, they're pretty deep. I got 3 of those. This should be the fridge, the beverage cooler, I believe. And then 3 more drawers. So that's quite a bit of drawer space, actually. I don't need all of that. He very nicely, the guy from the baggage claim came in, brought my bags, drove me here, brought the bags, and helped me set this up. So my stuff is there. You have some lovely Caribbean art. You're so pretty. Over here, there's not a whole lot of wall art. There's some, but that feels kind of weird. You do have the decoration over the bed. You've got your nightstands. Again, same little plugs built into the nightstand, mind you. So I've got 3 sets of 2 plugs and 2 USB plugs. And then we come into the bathroom area. And this, I will tell you more than anything, is the reason that I go with at least moderate, if not deluxe, especially if you're going with a group of people. 2 sinks. I can't begin to tell you enough how much that helps. This is actually the same soap and body lotion that we got in Wilderness Lodge. Soap is a sea salt soap. Ooh, I didn't have a problem with it at the other place, but that's a surprise. You got your towels, your hair dryer, extra toilet paper and tissues. The room, it's much smaller. I mean, yeah, compare the last bathroom to this one. Whoops. So you have a very basic toilet, a nice basic shower. Oh yeah, no, I mean, we're slumming it now. But at least it's a basic shower. It's not fancy. Again, if you are celiac, Do not use the shampoo and conditioner if you are celiac. They have gluten. The body wash is supposedly okay. Generally, I use the soap, so that's what I do. Then, I'm going to close this for a second so you can see that there is a full body mirror. Ta-da! And what I'm going to end up doing is setting a chair out here and doing my makeup while I'm sitting my makeup over here because it makes things easier for me. One of the other things I really love here, I don't know if you noticed, the handles on the door. So in a lot of the other places, they'll have curtains. And here, if there are two people, one person can pull those doors closed on the little slider, and they will just close that off so you have your own private space. And you can be using light or making noise, and then you're fine. So that is the very brief room tour, because it's a very big room and a very brief room because it's just me. Oh, but the last most important part we did not do yet is the view. Now, one side of the view isn't going to be much. That is the parking lot. I don't know if you can see it. The parking lot. The other side, I'm not sure what it is, and that's what we're going to check out. And right in those orange walls there, right off there, that's the pool. So I have a pool right by my room. I like that. They said it's about a 4-minute walk to Skyliner, so it's not going to be too bad. Of course, you know, heat will still be 4 minutes is still a chunk of time. It's not horrible, but it's a chunk of time. And I am now finally here, and I am going to unpack, settle in. The chair, yeah, everything's just that moderate level. It's not super, super comfortable. But it's good. It's enough. And when you're looking to save money, it's enough. So there you go. It is 12:06. I'm back in my room. Or in my room. Can't be back in the room. I am nervous. There were so many children around and I touched things. So before I touch my face again, I'm going to go wash my hands. And then we'll come back to close out and talk about the highlights of the day. We are unpacked, I should say. A bunch of stuff put in the fridge, stuff hung up. And I am now leaning back. I'm about to go, that looks actually kind of comfy. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and clean off the face, clean off me, and get myself ready for bed. It is about 12:30. Here we go. Not tomorrow, but the day after, I want to get up and potentially rope drop Hollywood Studios, which means I want to get up early that morning. But that doesn't mean I want to get up early today. Today. So I'm not setting the alarm tomorrow. I'm going to get up when I get up. I've got the do not disturb sign on the room. I don't have to go anywhere. I've got a protein shake in the fridge to get me going. Because once I get to Epcot, all I'm going to be doing is getting on lines for food. I think I'm going to bring my umbrella, honestly, more for shade from the heat, because it's going to be hot. I do have a overshirt to wear when it gets cooler out, so that it can handle the different temperatures. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to get to see Magic Kingdom in the daylight, because it dawned on me, if I'm doing Epcot during the day today, and I'm doing Hollywood Studios today. Well, all right, here's the thing. At Hollywood Studios, all I really want to do is rope drop Toy Story and Midway Mania, do my breakfast at Hollywood and Vine, and then I'm thinking of going to a different park. I would like to see Magic Kingdom's castle in the daylight. But my favorite ride is not open yet. It's not going to be open until I come back in April. Or June. I think in June. I think it's opening in May. That's the Buzz Lightyear. I'm nervous about the changes they've made because I liked playing it a certain way, and there will be changes. And maybe I'll like it more. Don't know. You can see like the brain fry is starting to cycle into me. So I'm trying to figure out, as long as I make a park pass for whatever first park I'm stopping at, I'm golden. So tomorrow I'm sleeping in, and I'm just going to hop on the Skyliner and go to Epcot. Done and done. Then the next day I'm just going to get up early, do rope drop to try to get that one ride done, and then do my breakfast buffet, character breakfast at Hollywood and Vine. Because I did not expect to like that restaurant at all. It had had a bad reputation for years. And then I went there for dinner. Video is up here somewhere. I actually really enjoyed it. It's a character breakfast. You're not getting the most amazing quality food, but some of the stuff was really good, and I'm interested in seeing what else they do. Pardon me, I'm going to drink some water because water is good. I'm going to pour water into the cup and then drink some water. We're talking about Hollywood Studios. Go in, do one ride, go do the Toy Story, go get the breakfast, because the lunch was really good. Or it was dinner, I guess. Was nice. I mean, they had some unusual stuff, and it was tasty. So I'm going to go and see what their options are for breakfast, because why not? Have bacon and eggs and maybe sausage and see what, Mickey waffles, because I don't do a whole lot of those kind of things. So splurge a little, live a little, and see what unusual and specific things they have to that restaurant that they don't have at others. I keep hoping that the tea room will open up. I did not get in to book in time. I'm so pissed off at myself. That was my fault. But, of course, it opened yesterday, so everybody and their brother wanted to be in there to get the first reviews. I do not foresee me being able to get one on this trip. I'm going to keep trying to get the trip in April, because I would like to see that happen. Because I think Flame would love that, and I would love to enjoy that with her. So tomorrow, I didn't have any other reservations. So I'm just going to go. I'm going to eat the things I need to eat until I'm done. Maybe do a ride. I don't know. We'll see what ride times are like. Tonight was lovely. I mean, Test Track was an hour and stuff like that, but they did single rider, I think, my friends, and they were on within a half an hour. Yeah, so we'll see. So my brain keeps, because I know how some of the pieces parts work, just like analyzing here, analyzing there, analyzing here. That's what I do. And probably it makes me happy. But for today, okay. I liked being in the pool. I wish I could have been sitting in there longer, knowing I didn't have to go somewhere. You know what I mean? The chef, Chris, who I met from Club Level, was wonderful. Came up with some great options for me, some of which turned out well, some of which was less good, although it worked out with our current situation. I loved that room at Wilderness Lodge. Just, there was something very intimate, private, and romantic about it. Granted, it was just me in the room, but, the slightly private step-up window that's like half protected, so it's not even like you see the legs through the beams. The vaulted ceiling, the triangle ceiling with the single light coming down. And the fact that your balcony was in one section of the room, but your bed was completely secluded in this other section. It was like, well, I like windows and I like light. There was something very intimate about that space. It was very cool. I liked having Mary hang out with me. That was really cool. And she reminded me that sometimes you need to step away from work. Because I sit in the Club Level, closed up my computer and just put my head on I was so tired. And I'm not getting quality work done if I'm doing that, So I told my cohorts, I'm supposed to work till 5 at about, is it 3? Between 2 and 3, somewhere in there, I finally said, all right, I'm done. And then just having fun with Sarah and Carly and Guest. Guest you would not see, but Guest was cool. And them thanking me for organizing all the food and me thanking them for eating all the food, especially things I can't eat at all, because I can't give you a review if I'm allergic to that food, like the seafood items that are gluten-free. So that was really fun. Out of the foods we had, I always have to pull up the pictures. So give me a second to pull them up. I really was expecting to like the jerk chicken with pigeon peas, but it was so spicy tonight. and too spicy for me to be able to tolerate. I did really like the lemon lavender macaroon that was in Sunshine Seasons. I always like the mascarpone cheesecake, although I do like the pumpkin pie more. The chocolate matcha terrarium, and who knows, maybe I will go back and get it again. It is such a dense chocolate mousse. It is a 2 to 3 person meal. It's so good. I don't think I'm seeing all the foods I had. But I've got a bunch of things to eat, and actually I can calculate that up. Yeah, I think that macaroon. Oh, no, yeah, the macaroon was probably the best thing for me. The desserts really were solid. The macaroon, the mousse, the good options. Now tomorrow, I have my purse bread, which I just used to call it, bring your own bread, a plastic bag with bread, and one of my friends started calling it purse bread because it's the bread that's in your purse, which I thought was funny. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 maximum foods. Let's see, the scallop and the asparagus I know I'll be doing, so it's 2. I don't think I need that. 2, 3, 4. I don't think I can have. I think the corn on the cob is something that's unsafe for me. 4, 5 without the bread. 5, 6, 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 potential things food-wise. Now, in terms of potential drinks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There are 24 beverages. 2/3 to 3/4 of which were booze. The ones that, all right, I will not go through, I may just go through all the foods at a different time because I don't think you want to hear them all, but I know there's at least 1 or 2 alcoholic beverages I will have tomorrow because I love them. There are a number of coffee drinks that I'm going to see if they will make them as decaf lattes. There's a Dubai chocolate themed one. There is a matcha one. There is, where are they? They're all the Joffrey's ones. Ooh, yeah, I have to try that. There's a Dubai chocolate frozen cappuccino, which is frozen cappuccino with pistachio syrup topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate sauce. I'm pretty sure I can have that. There's 3 or 4 cider flights. There's a sake with lavender and Minute Maid lemonade. There is a wild berry limeade strawberry smoothie, wild berry syrup, and popping candy. See, there's a few things in here where I go, maybe. It's so much sugar, so much sugar. They have the lavender martini, which I got last year. That one I will probably do, and that one was pretty good. A very berry matcha latte. No, I'm not getting that one. So milk, strawberry syrup, matcha topped with whipped cream. I'm not up for the strawberry syrup. Probably not going to do that. Botanical slush. Is this? Yeah, I looked at that and then there was too much sugar. A key lime wine slushy. A couple gin drinks. All right, I'm getting tired. I can feel it. I'm really just rambling. Let's focus, guys. right, I'm going to take off my makeup. I'm going to crawl into the bed and just wait until I'm done. Wait till I'm ready. And then I've got, 11 o'clock's when they start serving food. Probably will be able to make it close to that. And just see what happens. Eat until I'm done. Sit and people watch. Not a whole lot of other stuff going on. No, but it's 12 foods that is just me. Now, if I only do a protein shake before I leave here, then I will be hungry enough that I can eat a lot more stuff. And I may not finish everything. But, yeah, that's where we are. So, time for me to go to bed. Time for you to go to bed. Or maybe not, but maybe it is. So, if this has helped you figure out how to enjoy yourself as an adult when you are at Disney or going to Disney or planning to go to Disney, please give this a thumbs up. Like it. Subscribe to the channel. This is day 1 of 3. I have 2 more full days and then flight home. And then I'm going to be back in April, so there'll be more content and more foods in April. And then there's going to be so much stuff. I'm going to be back in June for a really special stay that I can't wait to share with you. The next stay in April is going to be at All Star Music, which I have never stayed at before. They have suites. So it's going to be interesting to see how value handles a suite. So it's pricier for that space, but so we each have our own room. We each have our own little space, and I thought that would be kind of cool for Flame and I. So if you've enjoyed this video, share, subscribe, just all the good stuff, none of the bad stuff, okay? And let me say that again. All the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. And don't forget that I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?